skill here in athletic training, that they were able to use that outside in their house. And, so it's just, like you're saying, a life skill, something they're 14, 15 years old, and they're something that you just have a lasting impact. So it's definitely, I feel like we're doing more of creating a family here, creating doing the Christmas party coming up next week and those kind of things. And I don't have the picture up, but we went and had a end of summer football barbecue over at the park at the splash pad. Had water guns, water balloon fight, and all that kind of stuff. Just creating the environment and the family, and just it's more lasting. So
there are going to be times where they fight each other.
Yeah,
and there's going to be that drama, especially with all the girls that Alan has. Like, I can't believe you don't have any guys. How is that even possible? I would want to be the one student athletic trainer guy in your program. I mean, you could rule the roost.
Yeah.
So
one thing, kind of going off on what Chris was saying, is for me, for high school, I remember my coaches like it was yesterday when I was in high school. And so I try to model what we do and what I do with our kids, of teaching them those life things of, they may not be athletic trainers. They may go on to be a CEO of a company or whatever, but to work with each other, to work with different personalities and different people, to be proud of what they are and where they come from and who they are and their family and whatnot, and to where, whatever they do, that they're going above and beyond everything. And, some may agree with how we do things. Some may not. Some want to be a part of this because they want to be a part of a team. Some want to be a part of this because they want to go on in athletic training. But I will always want it to be a positive situation for them, to where they can be successful in whatever they decide to do, that they're taking something out of here that they've learned, and be a positive role model for them down the road in whatever they do.
And they'll come back and tell you,
mm-hmm.
especially if they're out practicing, because we've already had it. They said, now I know what you guys experienced. I said, yeah, shoes on the other foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah. I think I had one episode where I talked to my buddy, my best friend, still my best friend, that we caused some trouble in high school, and so actually Chad Jones, he used to be at Pearland there. He was my head athletic trainer at Adobe my senior year. And just the dumb things we did, just one, because we were high schoolers, but two, like, just to kind of irritate. I'm like, why did I do these things? I understand why they would say, don't waste the tape, don't make nunchucks with tape. So because we have to pay for it, but also, it looks bad. And so, yeah, we're shoes on the other foot. I understand now, but it is what it is. So, all right, any final thoughts, questions before we close it out? No. All right. So, great conversation. I'm really pleased to have both you here to help teach me, and then the people who are eventually going to replace me in the profession, to talk about ways to make this thing good. So, Chris, thanks for being here. Alan, ISD, I thank you guys for joining us. GHATS, the Greater Houston Athletic Trainers Society, sponsors the CEU opportunities for this. So I know Casey Powell, listening in, registered. If you want the CEU opportunity, you got to make sure you fill out the evaluation form on the sportsmedicinebroadcast.com, and then it'll give you the password to the CEU certificate area. We can download your CEU certificate. So you can only get the CEUs for participating in the live event. We can't do it for the recorded one, but if you're listening to this recorded later, you can follow us almost every Wednesday for the live events. We don't do them over the breaks because this job is pretty tough to do by myself without the students. Again, the website there, sportsmedicinebroadcast.com, almost every single Wednesday. I'm on Twitter at PHSSportsMed and using hashtag DSMB. You can comment to us whenever my students are here. Chris is FABU_AT. His school is DHS_AT, correct. And then Alan is AHS_SportsMed. Sports medicine? Sportsmed. Sportsmed. So you can connect with any of them on Twitter. Again, Chris tweets out stuff that he's doing, taking kids to surgery, or, with the picture of his belt, or news stories of the Allen ISD. So definitely check those out. They're a better resource than me, and that's why I bring them here on the Sports Medicine broadcast. So for Jeremy, everybody there in Allen, Chris there in Dawson, my future and U of H Masters of Athletic Training program, that's a wrap.